Hello and welcome to Uncommon Games Showcase. The game in this installment is Fatal Frame for the original Xbox. Fatal Frame was released in 2002, originally for the PlayStation 2 and then for the Xbox several months later. The Xbox version, as you would expect, is the superior version over the PlayStation 2 original, as this version has sharper visuals, better frame rate, as well as some post-game content not found in the original PlayStation 2 version. Because the game is a Japanese game developed by Tecmo, both developed and published by Tecmo, both in North America, Europe, and Japan, the game is somewhat obscure and also very rare. This is one of the most rare games for the original Xbox that's definitely worth tracking down. Fatal Frame was touted as being based on a true story, but really that's just a marketing term. The game is sort of pseudily based upon true urban legend stories that may have a hint of bit of truth to them. Yeah, it's not really something that actually happened, so don't be worried, don't be too concerned about that. The game is a fantastic survival horror game that really puts a heavy emphasis on a Asian style of horror as opposed to North American, just kind of like zombies or monsters or whatever. This is all about ghosts and about the supernatural and about being in really creepy haunted areas, that would normally be in like a Japanese horror film like The Ring or something. But this is just a great game that is definitely worth showing off. So yeah, I have the game right here, and just to prove it, there's the disc and the manual and everything. So there it is, but I'm not actually going to boot the game directly off of the disc. I'm instead going to boot it off the hard drive, because this way the game will load faster and I don't have to wait around too much. So here we go, guys. Alright. Fatal Frame was also released in Europe, but the European title is called Project Zero, and that's based upon the original Japanese title, which is simply called Zero. So here it is, Fatal Frame. Let me adjust the camera here. So there it is, right at the title screen it says based on a true story. I'm going to boot my save game here, my clear game data, so we can show off some of the post-game content that you can get. Story mode, great costume, let's put it on special 3, yeah. Put it on normal and continue, okay. Here we go.
I wonder how long it's been since my brother and I began to see things other people can't see. My big brother, he was so sweet and kind. He was the only one I could open up to about these visions. After our mother died, he was my only family.
So this is Himuro Mansion.
My brother was in search of someone. Junsei Takamine, a famous novelist, and a man my brother was very indebted to, disappeared while researching a book. When he told me that he got a lead on Mr. Takamine's whereabouts, I felt like he was going far away.
The forbidden rituals of this area. It looks like Mr. Takamine was doing research into them. I wonder if his group is still here.
Alright, so when you're first playing as Mafuyu here, the game is in black and white, presumably for stylistic effects. But when you get into the proper game, it is in full color, of course. What separates Fatal Frame from other survival horror games is that you have as the only weapon a camera that can take pictures of ghosts. You can't really tell it in this section because it's all in black and white and intentionally blurry. But the Xbox version does look significantly better than the original PlayStation 2 version. The PlayStation 2 version is fairly uncommon, but is nowhere nearly as rare as the Xbox version is. So be prepared to shell out some dough if you want a copy of this game.
It's Mr. Takamine's.
I wonder if we'll find anything. It's coming. Rex.
That was Mr. Takamine. So he did come here.
So this is the first little minor boss fight. To capture ghosts, you point the camera at them, and when all these blue things line up, and the ghost is in full view, that's when you take your photo. I guess you drain them of their ectoplasm or something.
Captured a ghost with this camera. This camera has the power to expose things the normal eye can't see. I remember the incident from which I learned of its unique power to capture ghosts.
So yeah, the voice acting is pretty bad. But whatever, it's a survival horror game. You don't play these games for the voice acting.
been 2 weeks since I last heard from my brother. But he left a note that led me to this place. I felt as though something was calling me here.
Well, it is Tecmo after all. Tecmo game, therefore you have to play as the schoolgirl. It's just one of those rules of Tecmo, I guess.
My brother was here. What is this place? Did someone just...
Now this is one of the alternative costumes for the main character Miku here. This is not actually available for new players first starting the game fresh for the first time. This is one of the post-game content bonus unlocks that you can unlock for the Xbox version that's different from the PlayStation 2 original. When you normally play the game, Miku is wearing a white schoolgirl outfit and not this leggings and the lavender top and all that, and the makeup and whatnot.
There are ropes now.
Good to know. So now we're playing as Miku, the game is in color.
Did something happen to my brother?
And I should go over the controls. You simply move around with the analog stick. You can move in any direction. The D-pad in the Xbox version doesn't do anything. You can run by holding down the X button, and that sort of moves you in a forward motion where you don't actually have to do anything. It's sort of like Resident Evil in a way, with weird tank controls. But Fatal Frame definitely has better controls than Resident Evil does. Pressing the B button at any time brings up the camera, which switches to a first-person mode where you can move around freely with both analog sticks. And this is really just a secondary mode that's really only used to capture ghosts, and the whole game shouldn't be played this way, although technically I guess you could.
Should I take a photo?
This, of course, introduces the other mechanic of Fatal Frame, which is to take a picture when you have the glowing blue orbs, because the photo will reveal something hidden in the world. So, of course, there's a door hidden behind the screen here.
Just like in the photo.
I can't find the key. Where is it? That woman in the kimono is coming.
What was that?
Something on the floor. This is the clue of where to go next. Don't need it. I already have enough film. Oh, that's where I just was. Here we go. The kimono room. I gotta put down the mirror.
It's that person I just saw. The ropes.
Now, if the ghosts touch you, you start to freak out, and that's basically your health meter. So, if you freak out enough, then you die, basically. I guess you have a heart attack. Kinda makes sense. Let's follow them. Seems like a good idea. This way? No, that's not a door. This is the door. Don't need it.
I didn't want to come here. My instincts told me not to. There are no marks on my body. Just like Koji. Not for you. Wait.
Well, I hope this has been just a little taste on Fatal Frame and why it's awesome. This game is definitely worth tracking down if you are a fan of survival horror or just like really interesting Japanese games, or if you are a collector and just like rare games. This is definitely a game that's worth looking into. It is available for both the Xbox and the PlayStation 2 as well. Yeah, I know it. I know that puzzle. Let's see. Can I bring up a map? Yes, I can. So it's a huge game. There's a lot of different areas. It will take you probably around 12 hours or so the first time you play through. It might take you a little bit less if you're good at these kind of games. It might take you a little bit more if you struggle with some of the puzzles like I did. But it's definitely something that's worth checking out, and especially if you like this kind of genre to begin with. It's very similar to Resident Evil in the fact that that you have to sort of solve these puzzles, and the action isn't really the heart of the game. The game is sort of like the psychological horror factor. So all that said, I hope you've enjoyed watching, and I'll see you guys next time. See ya.